Hello everybody. Welcome. Welcome to today's live stream. So I'll just double check I'm connecting. So if you've been following along this week on my page or my channel, wherever you're watching, you would have seen I am celebrating my 2-year channeling anniversary today, which falls on the 7th of the 7th. And this year particularly potent, 7th day, 7th month, and the year of 7 2023. So all week I've been sharing different parts of the journey. So in day one I was sharing about what is channeling and what do all these words mean: star seeds, activations, mission. What else did I talk about? These like terminology, right? These words. So I was talking about what all this means. And then on day 2, I was talking about the how I came to be a channel and how that all worked, because there's a whole journey around that, of course, because I didn't just wake up channeling. There was a whole thing and a breadcrumbs trail for me to walk through. And then day 3, I shared the who do I channel. I talked a little bit and introduced you to my team, the High Arcturian Council and the High Angelic Realm, and talked about the why even bother to channel and what this is all about. So today, day 4, we are rounding off this 4-part series with a live channeled transmission. I'm in channel now. So in a moment, I'm going to talk to you directly from my beautiful team, my team of guides who are very much here to assist humanity, to help uplift, release things. Hello, Wisteria. Thank you. And you will be familiar with the team as well. Of course you will. And some of you are already connected yourself. Some of you are channels yourselves. And like I said this week, one of the things I'm doing with this as well is to talk about channeling and share the messages around that it isn't so strange and weird. And I know that still, there's a lot of maybe myths around channeling and what it means. So if you want to tune into any of those replays, they're still here on my YouTube channel and my Facebook pages, so you can tune into any of that. So I just thought that's what I'm going to do. So today I will bring in my beautiful team of guides, and with these types of things, I never fully plan. I never plan what I'm going to say because I don't know. They just channel through a message, but we get into the energy, and a lot of the energies we've been talking recently about are with people here on a mission, like I spoke about in day 1. You can be here on a mission in your personal life or through your business. You can be on your mission of expansion in your own life path, and you can be here in a mission with your businesses and making an impact in the world. There are lots of different ways that we're here. So a lot of the messages are geared towards that. Hello, Tracy. Thank you very much. A lot of the messages are here geared towards that as well. So I'll just see what comes through. And if you're here live with me, feel free, if you would like, I'll see how they want to do it today. We might do some cards, we might do some channel messages. I'll just see how they want to, because sometimes we do just general, sometimes we do some specific ones. So we'll just see. Okay, we'll do that in a moment. I think we'll just channel through something first, and then we'll see where we're going to go with it, and then you can ask your questions or and they want to open up first before I get into the channeling, just to invite you to, if you have any questions around anything. They're being very playful today, and what questions do you have for them around some of what's going on in the world, or some things? Hello, Suzanne. Some things that you're wondering about, or anything that's causing you concern, okay? Because they want to help shift you with anything that is causing you concern or weighing heavily on your hearts. We want to help amplify, they're saying, amplify you and bring lightness. So that's what we're doing with this transmission. Okay, so feel free if you want to comment in there. I will catch them afterwards, and I'll just see what they want to share with you, because I love to see myself what they want to share with you. Okay, so they're going to come in separately. So the first message that wants to come through is from the High Arcturian Council. Greetings to you from the High Arcturian Council. We first wish to thank you for your presence here in this transmission, and we we are grateful and delighted that you have chosen to join us here, and also those of you who choose to tune in to these messages later. And so we are so happy and delighted to share with you our messages and things that we know will help shift humanity, shift you individually, so that you can shine your lights as bright as humanly possible. And so, first, we wish to speak to you of some of the current energies that many of you are facing and perhaps have. Okay, so sometimes they channel it, but they also show me the visual, and they're showing me like obstacles, like being met with like a brick wall. And sometimes there's some level of being hitting hard against something that feels that it's getting in your way. And so we wish to speak of this and remind you of your innate abilities to be able to create. We know that so much of your programming on the earth plane has led you to believe that you are in much more of a rigid, structured experience than you really are. And so we want to slow this down with you, and we want to open you up, help and open you up into the remembrance. Many of you already know this mentally, but we wish to help expand you right now in this moment as you are receiving these words into your own expansions. And we want to remind you that you, each and every one of you, no matter where you are right now, you came in with very specific reasons for your incarnation. And so, one of the deceptions on your planet has been that you were accidentally born into this planet through your parents, and that you did not have a say in the matter. And also, there is much programming right now of the need to reduce the number of people on the planet. There is much there is much programming and continued messaging around the need to bring in less humans, because humans are using up more resources and they are a damage to the earth plane. And we wish to state very clearly with you right now, as you are hearing this, that this is not so. And so, because there has been this embedded messaging on your planet for such a long time, some of you do hold this heavy in your hearts, and some of you do inadvertently pick up the messaging and the programming that somehow you are not worthy, somehow you are in lack, somehow you are not quite good enough, or you do not have the power that perhaps you think you do. And so we wish to cut through this interference with you right now and remind you of your innate power. And so our message to you right now is to remind you, as you receive these words, that as a soul, you had very specific reasons for coming in. We say this not so that you have to get hung up on why did I come? Why did I choose to drop in? Because this is part of your experience to uncover. But we are saying this to remind you that you are no accident. You are very deliberate. You are a deliberate presence on the earth plane. And so we want to remind you that you have much power and wisdom inside of you. And so by dropping into the earth plane, especially in current circumstances that you find here on the planet, you are guided to do this from your very soul. And so some of you are choosing to be here at this time to work on your own healing and growth and expansions. Others are here to do this and also to assist others with the same. And some of you are also here on certain missions where you are wishing to impact the world in a greater capacity. And so all of these aspects make up a very important part of you being here. And so we wish to ignite in you right now, as you listen to this message, a remembrance, dear ones, that you are here for very good purpose, for very specific reasons. We also wish to remind you that there is an abundance of resources on the earth plane. The earth herself is not in lack. The earth herself is not in scarcity. And so the earth herself, she is abundant. And so we wish to state right now, as you hear this message, that much of the programming that you have received around what is happening on the planet has been grossly distorted. Many of you know this, but we feel that sometimes to hear this message again helps to amplify you, helps to assist you on shifting back into your missions. And so we wish to start this broadcast today with this message. Okay, thank you. All right, so yeah, I love that. They share that quite frequently in different ways. But it's that message, right? That we're a curse on the earth plane, and we're not. There's so much room here for us. There's so much abundance, and of course, most of us know this, and we're here to take a stand, right, against some of that. So yeah, that's the first one. I feel like there are a couple of other messages that are coming through. So let's see for the collective. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what's coming out on the 7th of the 7th. Okay, so they want to. So Arcturian High Council again. I think the Angelic Realm are going to come in afterwards. Yes, okay. So second message then. We wish to speak with you now about the capacity that you hold to communicate with us and other star beings who are your family of light. And so for those of you who have been tuning into these messages this week, and perhaps some of you will at a later date, will be watching these, we wish to speak with you now around your capacity to channel through information, guidance, and wisdom. And so we know that for many of you, you are still holding on to this idea that has been fed to you from your birth time, that these ways of being are fabrications, somehow that they are not perhaps real, or that they are strange, or that they are unnatural, or they will bring you harm and chaos and danger. And so we wish to speak with you on this to remind you. We say remind you because you already know this deep within your souls, but you have a forgetfulness when you enter the earth plane by design. But now many of you are starting to remember, and many of you are beginning to awaken into the true nature of yourselves. And so we wish to state to you, if you are receiving our messages and you enjoy receiving messages from higher dimensions, we wish to encourage you to open up to receive more, because each and every one of you are entirely capable of opening up into higher level guidance. You are all connected with the angelic realms, and many of you are connected with us directly. And so how you will know this is you will feel this. You will be drawn to messages such as these. You will recognize something within our words and our frequencies that are familiar to you. We also want to remind you that it is not just us as Arcturians. There are many other star beings, our brothers and sisters, that are here and connected with you also. And so we do not have a division between us. We work in harmony. We work in cooperation together. And so we wish to share this with you, remind you that there is more to you than simply being in the human form. And so many of you are stepping into this idea now of receiving such messages as these, as starting to feel more familiar with these messages. And we want to remind you that as you increase in your frequency, as so many of you are conscious now of working on your own vibrations, increasing your frequency, increasing your capacity to hold and anchor in light. We remind you that as you do this, your capacity to be able to receive your own direct guidance grows every single moment of your earth time. And so for those of you who are wanting to step more into this, we want to encourage you to remain open in your hearts, remain open in your intention, and you will also feel the guidance. You will feel yourself being led to certain messages, specific people, as you are right now in this moment. You will feel yourself being led to your next step and your next step. And so we want to remind you that each and every single one of you have divine teams around you. And we are, as part of our mission, here to connect with humanity on a deeper level and a wider level. And so through your lifetime, you will most likely see more messages such as this. Channeling information such as this will become more naturally a part of your way of existence. And so we are delighted when you receive our messages. We are delighted to help support you, assist you with your healings, assist you with your growth. We love you so much, and we remind you that you are an expansive soul. We remind you that being different is very much why you are here. We remind you that not fitting in with others and sometimes feeling the sense of isolation and loneliness that occurs sometimes on this earth plane is part of your experience. You came in understanding and knowing that there would be challenges. You came in with a full heart and a full soul, wanting to be here, wanting to expand, wanting to assist humanity based purely on love. And so we end this message by reminding you that we are always here. If you wish to connect and communicate with us more directly, you can do so. You can tune into messages like this. You can set your intentions and know that you are safe. Okay. And then off that, they're just showing me that it felt like 3 messages. The third message that they want to share with you, they want to bring in now around this theme of safety, because a few people have brought that up recently. Around, they want to answer the question around, but is it safe? What happens when you open up into, higher consciousness and you start to channel, you start to open up into other things beyond the 3D? There's a lot of fear. And actually, I'll just share with you very quickly before I channel that. I worked, like last year, I remember working with somebody and connecting with someone who he was very highly clairvoyant, and he very much had abilities like a lot of you do. And he'd been spooked. He'd had really kind of some scary incidences and things like in the night, and just things that freaked him out so much. He basically just shut down the channel, and then of course wouldn't open back up. And then he was like, kind of like, it didn't feel very comfortable for him because he was here to step into that. But sometimes this thing comes in and it kind of derails us. So they want to speak to you on this thing around safety and opening up, and how, because there are people that have had experiences, and they're also, as a channel, I can share with you that there, it goes with the territory of being a channel, means that I can also sense and pick up other things as well, because when you go into a higher frequency, you can start to see all the things and get a sense of a lot more of what is here on the planet, and not everybody's ready for that. So they want to share something on that for you, because there might be some questions on that as well. Yes, so we wish to share with you, we wish to provide some clarity on the matter, yes. And so it is true to say that when you shift into a different vibrational frequency, it allows you to see more and sense more. And so the reason that many do not have this sense is because they have simply cut themselves off, so to speak, from being open, from opening up, and even having the intention or desire to connect in beyond the 3D physical world. And so now is the time on your earth plane, as the frequencies are shifting so powerfully and potently and more noticeably now. This is the most wonderful opportunity and the easiest opportunity for you to tap into higher levels. And so we wish to speak with you more for those of you who have been wondering, because we know that some of you are curious, some of you tune into messages such as these, and maybe you do not know quite fully why, and yet you are drawn here. And so we wish to speak to you and share with you that it is okay, it is safe. And so how you will do this is to understand that you, as a light worker, and we use this phrase for all of you. You are here to bring in the light. So you as a light worker will already be known in the energetic realms because you are born with this light. And so you are already known on this planet to be a light worker. And so what happens when you shift frequencies and vibrations? Sometimes there can be some manipulations and distortions that come through to really serve as a distraction. Because of the way that the planet has currently been set up for so long, there are energies and entities here on the planet that really thrive on the deception. They thrive on humans being very disconnected. And so what they try to do is to create fear in those who wish to awaken. They create fear and chaos for some in those who are shifting in vibration. And so the most powerful way through this is to connect even more. It is the switching off from your divine nature that causes more difficulty for you. And so we wish to remind you, and we know that this message lands on the ears and the hearts of those that are ready to receive this, to encourage you to step up now, open the door and enter into a different way of being, and to give yourself permission to allow yourself now to explore this multidimensional aspect of you. It is safe to do this because the more you connect, the more you learn how to do this, the more you open up and do so, the more connection and protection you will have from your divine teams. It is the more you step into the light, the more protection you will receive, you will be connected with. And so we remind you of this because there is a great need now for more of you to be activated, for more of you to remember and release and drop the old ways. This transmission is a very deliberate one. It is to activate those of you who are ready to receive these words. And so if you are listening, then these words are for you. They're just to let you know, as they said, that it's very loving. It's a very, it's very, very loving and very warm. I wish you could feel that. It's a very, it's like being wrapped in so much love, as they say that. They're very much here to help and support that. Any of you that want to walk that path. Let's see what else. Yes, and so the message really is for you for now to know that you are safe. You are safe to set your intentions. You can simply set your intentions to only connect with higher consciousness beings, only connect with beings of golden Christ light. And so when you state this, you are, in the same way as you would in your day-to-day life, you are setting the parameters for the energies that you will and will not interact with. And so the more conscious you can be around this, the better. Okay. They're just going to leave that there for now. This is just to open up some of these energies for you. So they're going to leave that because for those of you who, so they're going to just, that's enough for now. But on that note, for those of you who, and this won't be for everyone, of course, but for those of you who really feel the stirring for that, I have the high level channel package to work with me. It's a 3-session package, and you get the kind of support material as well. And that is really for those of you who are really wanting to step in and to be that high level channel, to start channeling through that higher level information. That you'll know that if that's for you, that you'll just straight away know and recognize. The other thing that I have is the Starseed Soul Activation session, and that's more to do with, it can include you as a channel, but it's more to do with diving into you as a soul and your mission and activating what needs to be released and for you to step into. So that's a single session, and both those two things are on offer at the moment because as part of this celebratory offer. So just to draw your attention to either of those, if those call you, these are the kinds of things that you don't need convincing or persuading on any of my services. You'll just recognize, oh yeah, that's my next step. So I'll leave the link above the description in the video. You can book these services anytime because these are two that I'm very much keeping for the time being, but at the moment there are special offers, so you can check that link out. Those offers are available until Sunday the 9th, so just check that out. Yeah, because those are, you know, that's relevant to what we were just talking about. So right, so that's that message. I'll just see if there's anything. I think the angelic realm are gonna come on in with a message. Okay, and I just invite you, as I'm channeling there as well, if you would like a message, drop it in below. And if you happen to have been in my next level mission program and you're here and you would like a message, you may have a message. So there are no limits. It's an abundant place, so you can feel free. Just if you want to just play in the energies, I can pull you a card. Yeah, let's do some cards and messages. That's kind of fun. Let's do that. So pop below if you would like a card and a message. Just put yes please, or yes, or just let me know if you would like a card and a message, and I will channel something through for you. And also, as you know, when I channel for someone, it's available for any of you to pick up the message as well, because often it relates to a lot of us. All right, so you just help me channel through the energies of what needs to be in this live stream. So feel free, pop, say yes below if you'd like a card and a message, and I'll do that for you in a moment. And I'll just do I will do, yeah, the message that wants to come through from the high angelic realm. Okay, because they would like to speak directly to you as well. Okay. Okay, so it's hello from the high angelic realm. And our message for you today in this transmission is to remind you of playfulness. And so we know this is a message we have shared many times before, but we wish to highlight with you the impact of being in a playful nature. So many of you who are in tune with what is happening on the earth plane right now, so many of you can get so weighed down and so heavy by the goings on. And so whilst we are not saying to look away and ignore, because many of you are being guided into seeing more and to see more even in your own lives as to what is really happening, we wish to remind you of the power of getting into playfulness. There are so many who, with good hearts and intentions and wanting to change the world and shift the planetary consciousness, they are limiting themselves because they do not let themselves off the hook. They do not let themselves get into a state of play, and they do not let themselves get into a state of lightness. And so we cannot emphasize enough the power that comes from lightness. Once again, as the High Arcturian Council have shared with you, there have been many distortions on the earth plane around the energies that are more powerful than others. And one of the ones that you have been taught is that successful people are serious and they work hard and they strive very, very hard, and they put blood, sweat, and tears into all that they do. And that the harder you work, the better your outcome. And so we wish to relieve you of all of this. And we wish to remind you that true power comes from an innate connection to oneself, and to get into playfulness and lightness allows you to open up into higher energies. This has been downplayed so much on your planet, but we can share with you, and you will know this from your own experience, that the power of lightness means that you light up your own physical body, you light up every cell in your being, you light up your entire home, you light up your communities, you are lighting up your countries, you are lighting up the world. And so we wish that you could see this in real physical terms. But of course, it is energetic. And so we want to remind you of the power of your lightness. When you do this, you receive light codes, you receive golden light energy, Christ light energy. You receive higher frequencies. Your DNA becomes activated. Your soul opens and lightens. And the more light you are, the faster things move for you. And we know that on the earth plane, so many of you have a difficulty and challenge with feeling stuck, feeling slow, feeling stagnant. And so the lighter you are, the faster you are. The lighter you are, the more you get to move. And so we invite you, as you receive these words, to consider how you can get into lightness, even if it is to tune into something that makes you smile, lifts your heart. Music is a very quick way for many of you to tune into lightness. Things that make you laugh, people, places, animals, And even if you are on your own right now, you are never really on your own. And so, if you were to allow yourselves to get into a state of lightness, you may find that you have an ability to receive funny, light ideas. Your teams are all around you. And so, angels are in every home, angels are with every single human, whether or not they know this, whether or not they are connected. Angels accompany each and every one of you. And so we are the energy of playfulness and lightness. We have the power and the strength as well. But it is very connected to this lightness that we speak of. And so we emphasize this to you today as you receive these words so that you can release. Part of your healing and growth will be to put down much of the heavy baggage that you carry. Maybe you have carried this out of your habitual natures. Some of you have carried this because it is simply well practiced. And so when you consciously choose, you can put down some of this weight, move your bodies, dance, sing, well or not. Allow your body to move. Do anything that you can to tap into your lightness. And we encourage this so much, dear ones. And we send you so much love and remind you that even when you do not take action, even when you are simply existing and breathing, your presence on the earth plane is felt. It is felt deeply. When you leave this earth plane, when your cycle is complete, people will feel the absence of your presence. And we speak these words to each and every one of you, irrespective of what accomplishments you feel that you have and have not achieved. Your presence is felt here. And so we want to remind you of this. Relax. Release. Breathe out. Get into lightness. Know that all is well. You are having the experience that you are having. All is well. And also we remind you that if you do not like the experience you are having, you have great capacity to change it. You have great capacity to move yourself in different trajectories. But it is so much easier to do this from a place of lightness. And so we invite you to breathe this in right now. And release. Okay, thank you. All right, so I am feeling that. definitely feeling that. I hope you are feeling that too. Okay, and we'll just stop there for a moment, and then I will pull some messages and cards for you guys here, and also for you on the replay. You just get to receive any and all of these messages, whichever ones resonate with you. I feel pretty good when I've received those kinds of energies. It's very nice, very good. And I'll just add on that one. Just grab my cards. I'll just add on that one. That when I get out of my heaviness and overthinking and humanness, I can get the best ideas when I come from a place of lightness and play. So it is much more powerful and potent than we remember, right? So I shall just try and not knock everything over. Okay. All right, so get some card decks going, pull some messages. Okay. Okie dokie. All right, so who have we got first? Okay, Wisteria. Okay, let's see. It's deck for you. Okay, this one. Okay, I haven't done cards in a little while. All right, I do it in my private group. And by the way, just so you, as I'm shuffling, for those of you who really enjoy, oh, that's just flown out there. Hold on. All right, two of them flown. I'm going to just shuffle again. Just for those of you who really want to be around more of those energies, if you really feel like you want to connect in more, a really great place for you to come in is my monthly membership club. So that's the Awake Revolution Soul Team. So that is available all the time as well. You can join anytime. I have just doors open, but that is special offer now, monthly membership subscription. So again, if you check out the link, I think I put it above, wherever you're watching, you can see that will be, you get a special rate if you want to join, and you stay at that monthly rate. So because in that membership every Monday, I go live and I'm channeling like every week. So you get a lot of access to me and my guides. I channel messages in there for you guys. So come and join us in there if you would like to connect even more. All right, so right, Wisteria, get your message. I can't multitask. I can't shuffle and talk and channel at the same time. Okay. All right, let's see. Okie dokie. So this one for you, beautiful lady, is take a break. Oh, let's just see. Can you see? Hold on. I don't know if you can see that with the light properly. Can you see that? Take a break. Anyway, that's the message. Even there. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay, let's see what they want to share with you on that. And again, if any of you are watching this and you feel like, oh, that's a message for me, then it's for you. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so you kind of had a similar one, I think, earlier today, but they want to remind you, to put the weight down. Put the weight down. They're saying you've been doing a wonderful job. You've been shifting and expanding. You've been trying really hard, and they want to, we want to commend you, they're saying, for that. But also to remind you that it doesn't need to be hard work the way that it's been. So take a break. Tune out of all of it. They're saying go and do something else. Relax. Know that you are okay, even when you're not trying hard. So this is a real, I think we spoke about it a bit before, right? This is a real breaking out of this old paradigm stuff. They're emphasizing this because this is helpful for people. Breaking out of the old paradigm stuff about having to be hard. You have to work hard, try hard, do hard, and keep it up. It's like we're holding things up and we've got too much stuff in our hands and it's just too much. To take a break, to just allow yourself, right? I have to do that because my mind never really, like, me and my mission and my life and my business, they're not really separated. They're just kind of all part of me. So I'm very aware of that. So I need to make sure that I just switch off sometimes. I'm like, I'm not going to do anything. Like, I'm just going to switch off. So it's a really, really powerful thing. So yeah, that's just straight up message. That's not complex message. Take a break. They just want to say that we love you. You're loved. You're enough. You are perfectly perfect in all that you are, just as you are. Yes, continue to grow and expand and do what you're doing, but it's okay, they're saying, and just breathe out, exhale, okay? And just come back to it, but take a break. Okay. I love that. Love that message. Okay. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, good. You felt that. Good. Anamika, yes. Okay, let's see which one. Okay, this deck here. You. Oh, okay. Thank you for joining me, lovely ladies here. It's always more fun to have people join me live than me just, I can live stream like on my own. I've done it loads of times, but it's obviously much better when there are people here. So thanks for being here. Okay. Oh, there you go. Come out there. Okay. So, I like this one. Trust the timing. Trust. You see that? Trust the timing. And whatever else, I can't read it. Reverse. Trust the wave. Oh, I like that. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Okay, let's see what they want to share on that one. That's a brilliant universal one, right? So trust the timing. Okay, what do you want to say? Okay, so saying time is just an illusion. And they're smiling as they say that, because we know they're saying, as we speak those words, they have become somewhat of a cliche on the earth plane. And so this is the Arcturians coming through on this one. I'm saying, because we understand that as a human, you have deadlines, you have times that you must meet people, you have appointments, and you have timetables sometimes. But we also wish to, with love, snap you out of all of that and remind you that beyond that, time is whatever you make it. And so when you are they want to talk first about time and then trusting the time. So when you are pushing yourself and you are in a state of stress and panic and feeling the pressure, you will notice they're saying, as you already have, that time can go by very quickly and you will find that you are in lack. And so this taps you into more of the bigger energies of lack and abundance. And so you can be in an abundance of time when you understand that the more you relax into the experience, time can expand around you. And so you can really have a different relationship with time and the way that you perceive deadlines and things of this nature. And so breathe, 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 they're saying. Open up, relax, know that you have time, and remind yourself you have plenty of time. I have plenty of time, they're saying. Make that a new mantra for you. And the timing of things, they're saying you're pretty good at trusting that. You're pretty good at trusting that. So that's confirming to you that just to continue trusting, and you are very good at knowing when to move and to take action. And so it's really for you, they're saying for you specifically, it's continue trusting that, because you are doing a brilliant job on this. And for any of you watching, they're saying around trusting the timing is reminding you that there is divine timing. You can still create and intend, but when things do not happen the way that you wish they would, sometimes some of you need to relax more and remember that there is more going on than you can see. And so if you trust that everything is okay in your experience, you will from that place be able to make even more powerful decisions and have more clarity come through. Okay, good. I like that. I also need these reminders, by the way, because I am still, after so many years of even a chronic illness and having to be very patient for things to move, I still have impatience. So I like messages around time and relaxing around that, because it definitely is something I need to hear as well. Yeah, it's fun, right? Yeah, when being able to interact. Yes, definitely. And you probably feel that when you do your own live streams and things, right? You're very welcome. You're very welcome for that. Okay. And we have Tracy. Okie dokie. Oh, and anyone else pop below and I can channel for you. Tracy. Okay. Let's see which. Yep, this deck. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, okie dokie. This one. Okay. This is I don't know how to say this. Okay, it's Hiereth. I could be butchering that word. I don't know. But the message is longing for home, homesick for the stars. Okay. It's a very beautiful card. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Okay, let's see what they would like to share on this one. Anyone else watching, if you'd like a message, pop a comment below. Let's see. Okay, so we want to confirm with you that some of your longing that you have, that deep yearning and longing, is very much connected with a yearning for more. And we want to remind you, for you to receive this, and also we are aware of others receiving this message at the same time, that many of you feel this yearning because you are connected to other existences. And so we want to simply remind you that there is a power in this for you, to know that you are never truly alone. And so when you feel this, sometimes you feel that left behind energy, or you feel that nobody fully understands and nobody is fully here in your experience with you in the way that you would wish. Know that this is just a forgetfulness and tapping into the human experience in a way that sometimes you forget your true soul essence. And so this is a simple reminder for you to really practice, if you can, to breathe into this knowing that you are never alone. You are always loved and supported. And so when you can cultivate this for yourself, you will find that you may still have those pinings and longing for other human connection or relationships, which is part of the experience here, but you will not feel it quite so painfully, perhaps, because you will have the recognition and the knowing that you really are connected and loved. And so we want to encourage you to go within and to open up into connection with your own soul and your beautiful divine team around you. Know that you come from other places. Your soul has experience across many timelines, other parallel lives, all sorts of other things. And so you are never truly alone. You are connected. Each and every one of you are connected to each and every one of you. And so it is okay to have this pining and knowing, but it does not need to be so painful if you understand that it is all around you and you really are connected. I'm saying as a star seed that you are. You need to hear this sometimes, that you are a star seed. It is true that you are a star seed. And so you are a light worker. You are a soul that has come in to assist this planet. And so sometimes you will feel these energies, and we want you to know that this is part of your awakening and part of your desire to connect deeper into your experience. And so, yes, we want to shower you with love right here in this moment. Okay. Yeah, you know, before I got into myself as a star seed, and it was confirmed for me, and I knew that I was, I felt I had that kind of like longing feeling. It got really strong, but often that comes before the connection. So we kind of have this like bubbling up inside of us, right? That feels really powerful, and then it's followed by some kind of breakthrough. So yeah, that's a really interesting one for any of you who are feeling that longing for home. You're trying to find a home here on this planet, but actually that's why, to connect with others, really connect in with others. And also, Tracy, just on that one, I invite you to, in our group, come in. You're in the group, come into the group. Like, you can share things in there, you can connect more, like allow yourself to be connecting, right? Because sometimes we can do that, we can sort of be on the periphery. So just, come, like, allow yourself to come in and connect, right? Absolutely. So that is a good one. All right, so if there's anyone else that would like a message, I shall yes, I shall. Oh, good. I'm glad you love that message. You're so welcome. Right, I'll pull. Yes, I'm going to do 2 from here. Okay. Oh, before I forget, while I'm on here, I'm going to pull 2 more cards from this. Let's do a free prize giveaway. There are 4 of you on here, so let's do I'll do a giveaway here. So let's I'll see if it's, I have set it up, but I almost forgot. So let me just see if I can. Okay, so let's see how we're going to do this. So I'm going to give away, let's do a laser focus channel session. And I think a lot of you are familiar with that laser focus channel session, where you just get on a session with me and we just channel for you, right? We just channel for you. You can ask Q&A. We go deep, obviously, because it's private, so we can go into anything. Let's give away I've got a 20-minute one and a 40-minute one. So we'll give away one of each. All right, so we'll give away 2 prizes. Yes, so to be into that, there's only a few of you, so you've got a very good chance of getting it because you're here live with me. So if you pop 777 into the chat box, I can pull those comments in and we'll do the little giveaway. All right, so if you pop 777, if you want it. If you don't want it, that's totally fine. But if you do want it, you can go for it. So put 777 in the chat. And we'll do that because I wanted to give away something today. I am celebrating. So this could have been like 25 people on here. Last year I did it later. So you've got a very, very good chance. So we'll do a 20-minute and 40-minute. So they're both good. In 20 minutes, it sounds very quick. You can get a lot when we channel. You can get a lot of stuff in 20 minutes. Obviously, 40 minutes is even longer. So, okay. So I'll just wait. So you want, I think there's a few of you here. I'll just hang on in case anyone else wants to jump in, and then we'll pull it. Okay, so while you're doing that, just put 777 in, just put it in one time only. Is all that's needed. And I will just pull another card here, and then we'll do the giveaway in a minute. Okay, so we'll do two more messages from here. Let's see. Okay, to celebrate. Okay, we've got Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Oh, there you go. Okay, and the message is seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so they're saying this one is a message around really seeding in the light of Christ. And when we say this, I know a lot of you are already familiar, just in case, this isn't religious context. This is like the highest divine God source, universe, energy, God source, Christ consciousness. It's light energy. It's the purest light, purest love. And so this is the card that symbolizes this, and it's around laying foundations and having a divine plan. So we want to remind you of this. It's a reminder card that everything is being seeded right now onto the planet. So again, we want to share with you that even though it looks as if it's the opposite happening, a lot of you are still tuning into much of what is unearthing. And so no, we continuously will share this message with you so that you know that there is much change and movement, and so everything that you are seeing is coming up to the surface, and so it needs to come up so that you can clear the path, clear the way, and create new systems. And so we want to reassure you that things are on track in terms of the ascension happening, the shifting of humanity. But they're saying yes, it's messy and it's chaotic, and it will be for some time, and so there will be more to come, more layers. But underneath all of that, they're saying there is a seeding of the highest consciousness light. So that is just a reminder that it is happening. Okay, and we'll do one more, and then we'll do the prize giveaway, and that will complete 4-part live stream sessions. Okay, all right. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I love this particular card. This is one of my subjects that I love talking about. Okay, this is one for many of you. Okay, especially if you're here on a mission. Share your voice. Share your voice. It says, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So this is a big energy one. Okay. All right, this is coming in strong and direct for those of you that it doesn't resonate. You're going to know, just let this roll off you for a few moments as I speak. But this one is for you who are here, those of you who are here on your missions, those of you who are here to speak out, those of you who are here to help and assist others' growth and healings. Also, they're saying you can, even if you're not, you can use this in your own lives, your own private personal lives, because you are helping that way in your own growth. But they're saying it is now time for you to clear your throat. It is now time for you to stand up straight. It is now time for you to speak, to shine your light, to share those concepts, words, ideas, to stoke the fire inside of you, to come out of hiding. It is time for you to come out of hiding. You will feel this if this is for you. Many of you have been coming out of the caves, but with show me what, 1 foot still in the cave. It is time to leave the cave, and it is time for you to expand now out of this into the next phase, into the next level of whatever it is that you are creating. And so we want you to know that when you speak and share the wisdom and the guidance inside of you, you are fulfilling your missions. You are being guided. You are being supported. We remind you, you are not doing this alone. You have teams around you. You have your higher self guiding the way. We want to remind you that your higher self already understands the mission. And so this is why you get to tap into this. We want to encourage you that it is safe to speak out. It is safe to speak out. It is beyond this. It is time. It is your mission. It is time for you to share and speak the words. Many of you had previous incarnations that caused you to suffer, that caused you pain, that caused you persecution, but you can release those. These are released. These are different timelines. We remind you, you are in a different timeline. And so it's like green light, they're saying. Speak, share. What would you share if you were not concerned with what people would think of you? What is in your hearts and your souls to share with the world in whichever form comes through for you? And so this is a message, a very clear, direct signal for those of you this is intended for. Speak your truth, share, express. There are words inside of you that are needing to come out. Okay. Whew, good, because that one is so close to my heart, because I was so in fear around the whole visibility thing. I was so, it took me such a long time over the years to kind of lead up to like what I'm doing now. And I understand when I look back on the journey, of course I needed to go through these pieces, right, to step into being vocal enough to be a channel like in the world, right, when in a time when a lot of people still think that's absolutely nuts, you know, to channel through angels and aliens. But you know, here I am. So green light to you for those of you who are, you know, wanting. And what you'll find is the more you speak and express, especially if you're here to channel in your own ways, you will sleep better, you'll have less anxiety, you'll be calmer in your body, you'll be more grounded, you will feel more aligned, and you'll feel more you. So if you are wanting to do more of that, yeah, come and join me in my Awake Revolution Soul Team membership group. Book a single session with me, step into the high level channel package with me, whatever you want, or book a laser focused channel session with me. That's always available. So links are above. You can check out everything there. Okay, so those are the messages. Let's pull some 2 prize giveaways. So 20-minute laser focus session and 40-minute laser focus session. So if you want to be in the draw, just put 77 in the comments very quickly before I pull the comments up. I hope this works, because I set it up before. So I'll give you another minute just to, I know there's a few more of you that hopped on. So I'm giving away a free 20 minutes. So the free 20-minute session is $111. And the free, the 40-minute laser focus session is $222. So giving one away for free. So be in it right now. There's only a few of you in it. So if you want to put yourself in it, you can. If you see this, you have a good chance, because only a few of you on here. Like last year, there was a lot more at the time I did it. So, you know, here we go. All right. So I shall, if that's everybody, pop it in below. Okay, I hope if this doesn't work, I'll put your names in a hat, old style, and I'll just pull it that way. But let me see. Hello, Shah. Hello. Okay, right, let me see then. So I shall just collect comments. Oh, goodness, it doesn't always work, does it? Hold on. Oh, it's not working. Hold on, if you just bear with me. Oh, that's annoying. I really wanted it to work. Right, let me try again. Hold on. StreamYard. Okay, bear with me. The same thing happened last time, but I managed to figure it out. So, okay. 777. Okay, right. We are good. All right. So if I share my screen, you can see it. Let's see. Nearly there. Yes, I have done it. Which one though? 1 second. Okay. Hopefully you can see me. Yes. Okay. All right. So I shall pull that. Right. So the first one, let's do first one. I will pull for the 20-minute session. Okay. So ready, go. Shah, congratulations. I hope you saw that. Yes, you did. Okay, Shah. So you will get the free laser focus channel session with me, 20-minute session. So I will send you a link to book it. So I'll just send you a link in the messenger and you can book it. Congratulations. So you can just, you know how this works. Fire your questions. We will channel through like a lot of information for you. And 20 minutes, as I think, I don't know if you've had one before, but you know, 20 minutes, we can do a lot. That's why I set them up in that way. We don't need like a long time. Okay, so we'll do the next one. Well done, congratulations. I'll message you. And then we'll do the next draw for the 40-minute laser focus channel session. If I can do it, yeah, draw again. Okay, ready, go. Wisteria, congratulations. It is you. You get the 40-minute laser focus channel session. So there you go. So thank you for participating. Yay, you got it, you got it. So, and you know, obviously if you didn't get it, that's okay, because it's all timing and you know, you just, whatever's needed is needed. And also if you did, any of you that do want a laser focus channel session, you can book, if you go to, just easiest way, just go to the awakerevolution.com, go to the website, find the tab that says ways to work with me. All my services are on there, and the laser focus channel sessions there are all like one of my core offerings, so you can always book anytime you want. For those of you who want to just dive in and just get some serious like channeled answers, very, very specific, so you, that's always free. So well done. Let's just stop the screen. Yes, okay. So well done, Shah. Well done, Wisteria. I will message you both and you can just book the session whenever you're ready. Get it in the diary and I will channel for you then. Yay. So thank you for tuning in. Thanks for celebrating in this way with me. Just kind of marking the 2 years of channeling, because it's kind of funny to me still, even though it's like my life now. It's just when I look back at the previous times, like and what I want to probably leave you with this is this. I never, if I'd have looked back, if someone told me years ago, let's say when I was a lawyer doing the lawyer thing, right? And that's all I wanted to do. So if somebody said to me, you know, in the future, you will have left your legal career, the one you've spent a decade training for, you would have left that career. You will be, in fact, you're out of the legal game completely. I would have gone, are you crazy? That is all I'm interested in, right? And then if somebody said to me, yeah, and you'll be having your own website and doing your own business and going it alone, but then also you'll be out there channeling. I'd be saying, channeling? What do you mean? And then if somebody said, yeah, you'll be channeling like the angels and the Arcturians. The Arcturians are higher dimensional beings from, you know, other star systems, other places in the universe. I'd have gone, you are absolutely batshit crazy. What are you talking about? And here I am. So I just want to share that with you, because I am a big, firm believer that you really can shift and change the trajectory of your life. You can have plot twists you never even dreamt of. And I mean good ones. I don't mean traumatic ones. You can have plot twists you never dreamt of, things that come into your experience that you would never have dreamt of. And I am an absolute walking testament of that. You just don't know what's around the corner. So if you have things inside of you that you feel that are calling you, really pay attention to that, because you know, there's a reason for that, and you just don't know where life's going to bring you. But our job is just to kind of go with it and see what comes into our experience. And I mean, I'm just open now with what's happened to me in my life. I'm just so open with, I don't even know 10 years from now what things are going to look like. So I'm just kind of going with it. I have some plans, but I also have an idea of, I have no idea of what's going to go. So I just want to share that with you, because you could be in a completely different scenario 6 months from now, a year from now, a week from now, like you just don't know. All right. So I want to leave you with that. Yeah. Oh, so the meaning of life. I love that. I love that he's asked that, your son. Yeah. You can always, you know what? I'll tell you what, in our session, we'll throw that on at the end. We'll do your 20 minutes, right? But we'll throw that one on in the end. Remind me, because if your son would like an answer to that, I would absolutely love to channel an answer to him, if you'd like, because why not? Why not? I love that he's asked that. That is so amazing. And and as you know, they'll channel through in ways that it will make sense to him. So let's just add that one in, because we can literally do anything in those sessions. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so he's 10. Oh my god, I love that. I love that. I have such an affinity with like younger children, and especially ones that I really believe they're here with a higher consciousness than we had growing up, because they don't think the way that we do, right? So there'll be a lot of things I want to do in the future around children and all of that. So yeah, I've got a real thing. So let's do that. Let's do that. We can add that question in for him, because you can ask me anything in these sessions. So let's do that. Okay. Yes, I love it too. All right. So thank you, everybody. Mwah, lots of love. I'll see you two ladies on the sessions. I'll send you the link after. You can book that. And again, any of you that want to book into that session, they're always here. So you can do that as well. So thank you. 2 years being a channel. A lot of you joined me just after I stepped into being a channel, so you don't know me as not channeling. So that's fun. And for those of you who've kind of connected with me years ago and you're still here, I thank you as well, because not everybody stayed around for that, and I appreciate all of you. So I'm going to go. I'm going to have a nice relaxation now on a Friday. So yeah, I will see you soon. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. And if you didn't watch the other live streams, feel free to tune into those. They're here. They're not going anywhere. So lots of love. I'll see you soon.